Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. United Community Bank, an independent, family-owned and operated bank committed to empowering customers to achieve their financial goals. Member FDIC. Frazee Family Foods, what a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today at Frazee High School with Community Ed Director Kitty Kivelak. Hi, Kitty.
Hi, how are you, Hank?
I'm tremendous, and I know you always are, too.
Absolutely. It's all that Diet Coke.
I didn't know that was that good.
Oh, it's addicting. It's really good.
So what's happening up here at Community Ed?
Well, the Frazee Vergus has a lot of things happening. We were approached by the Perm Dent School District to see if we would help them out doing their community education. And we went in, talked to them, thought it was a good merge for both programs to grow different opportunities, to get instructors into two small communities. And they both agreed it would be a good process to try. So we are on the school board agenda at both locations in October, and once both boards approve it, we're going to move forward putting out a community ed catalog.
For combined communities.
Yes.
And so not only will you be here at Frazee, but you'll be running amok in the town that's noted for all the beauty salons. Perm.
Get it? Good humor. Well, my place is still in Frazee. I'm housed out of Frazee. I graduated from Frazee. How do you get that out of your blood?
They don't let you out of the building.
No. So now we are in the family of wasps. We have hornets and yellow jackets, and we'll be doing a combined catalog. They will have their own secretary, their own, they'll schedule all their own activities. I'll just work with the instructors setting up classes, putting a catalog together, showing up for, helping them out as needed. But they are pretty self-sufficient. They just had a staff person that got a different job, and they've been running for about 2 years with a catalog and activities. And so this is a good way to carry on and not let it die by the side of the road.
Well, and I understand that completely, because when we look at they're only 11 miles down the road. They used to be 13, but they've moved closer.
Yes, the school district is building a new school in Perm, so they're closer to us. Yes, and we're both farm communities, hardworking communities, so a lot of our same issues of getting classes to run and offering classes, we're going to team up and have one catalog, share the costs, and it's a win-win for everybody.
I agree 100% on that. I think it's a great idea. As we've always looked at this, and we have our little pockets, individual pockets. But in order for this whole area to grow, we all have to work together. We're all here.
Yep.
It isn't like we're someplace else and they're here.
Yep.
Or vice versa.
Yep. And it's not a competition of who can run a class or, we have to work together, and it will be our communities. Right now we do classes over at the Cactus in Perm, some art classes, and we've done classes in Perm, and they've wanted to come here, so it's going to be good for everybody.
Well, that's great, and I think it's a very good program to go down and a very good road to get on.
Yep, we're going to give it a year or two try and see how it goes, and if it works, great. If not, learn from this and go forward.
Well, that's a good deal. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with Kitty and Community Ed.
Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. The City of Frazee and Frazee Events Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar, perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event. Frazee Community Club, people and business coming together to make the community fun, friendly, and thriving. Become a member and help support your community. Frazee Vergus Forum, locally owned and operated, bringing you news for the Lakes area in print or online. Subscribe today, FrazeeForum.com.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm still here with Kitty Kivelak from Community Ed. And we were just talking about the combining with the Perm School District, to make a better program for both cities and the people that we serve and the students. But, how do you find these people to do these classes, and what takes you down the road? What are you looking for?
I find somebody with the skill or knowledge, and I beg them to come and teach a class. We do pay instructors to come and teach. We pay them an hourly rate.
Is that in turkey bucks?
Absolutely. Big bucks. And then we also pay them mileage depending on where they're coming from, or we contract a set amount for them to come and run it at so much per person or so much for a class, and then we can fill the class. The only requirement is that they do a criminal background check and pass it, and they pay for that up front. And it's a great way to give back. You don't make a lot of money, but you're making a difference in the communities. People like to learn, for example, maybe how to do an Amish braid rug. You know, the skills that aren't being taught anymore at the families when they were large and did all that stuff themselves. Knitting, crocheting, sewing, you know, cooking, things like that are really popular. We have a ton of painting classes. We have several instructors, and we pay them for the material, so we pay so much per person, and then that includes all the fees, materials. They come in, they set it up, they clean up the messes when they're done, and they get paid for it. So it's a win-win.
I have a great painting project. It's the fences, or the canvas is called a fence.
Yep. Get your paintbrush, any color, and join Hank at his house, and we'll do a colorful fence for you.
And so with these art classes, now how many different instructors do you have for?
We vary anywhere from 3 to 4 right now. We have Erin Lill, who is one of our committed ones that comes up from Minneapolis. Her parents own Midwest Printing, so she grew up in this area. They come up, her and her husband. They teach kids how to draw and paint, and then they go home with a finished art project for $25 for the first child or a parent, and then $10 each additional kid. It's a great project, great afternoon out. We also have a lot of homeschool kids that come and attend the art classes, and then they can get credit for it. We have people from Monaga, Park Rapids, other communities that come in for her classes, and she does more and more. Like right now she's doing in the perm at the Cactus and working with us. And so parents, if they want an adult class where they can have some drinks and maybe eat out and do a painting, they can do it with us at the Cactus.
That's a whole different perspective on this.
It is. She also wants to do some at the VFW here in town, and so we're working on that coming up for the winter months also. So it keeps people local. I mean, the money that you're spending on that stuff is staying in the communities.
Well, it's a great project that you're working on, or embarking on here with the next town and everything, and we really appreciate you being on the program, Kitty, and also for subbing for me when I'm gone.
Hank, you make it look easy. It's not as easy as you think. So I appreciate the opportunity to visit with you and visit with everybody. If you have any questions, give us a call at 334-3181, the school, and then option 3.
Option 3. And so, as we say, pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, and wave at the neighbors. And we'll catch you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.